Hi Leo, welcome to Sophquest. My name is Spence. Welcome in if you're new, and welcome back if you were a subscriber of Sophquest Synergy. Then I hope you did subscribe to the new channel because we have moved house, come over here, started new with new metrics so that we can thrive here. Alright, I bring you your weeklies for each and every sign, and that way you can get 3, 4 signs, however many signs you are, sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever you like to check out. Wow, one just popped right out for you, didn't it? Observer. So today we are using the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. I am going to read it for you since we are in Gemini season, which is very much about the spoken word and the written word. So I thought I would honor Colette Baron-Reid's writing because it doesn't get much airtime and she's a really good writer. Okay, so I'm going to do that throughout Gemini season. Alright, now I'm also shuffling for you the Vision Quest Tarot, which is a Native American deck by Guyan, Sylvie Winter, and Joe Dosset. Beautiful deck, I really like it very much. I've already pre-shuffled, but I will continue to shuffle for you as I lay your 9-card spread. So if you'll just take some deep breaths for me and settle in. Alright, Leo. Bring down the cortisol, release your stress. Raise up your serotonin and dopamine levels. Take deep breaths. Okay. And relax your body. Very good. Okay. This card wants to come out, and then I'm going to cut the deck. And I'm going to lay your 9 cards. I'm going to tell you what they are. I will read your Wisdom of the Oracle and then take in the big picture of your spread. Okay. Got the 10 of Air, the 9 of Earth, the Hermit. Okay, we've got the 7 of Air, we've got the 6 of Fire, we've got the, I think that's a Tower, Chaos card in this deck's called, but I believe that's a Tower, 8 of Water. Okay, you got stuff going on here. I can see this, Leo. Okay, we've got the Sun of Air. And we got the moon. Okay, I think this moon energy stuff was really maybe inflammatory for you. Perhaps your fire's gotten a little hot in the last week or so. But you know what? It's par for the course. We're in very strong energy times. We are between eclipses. We just had the full moon lunar eclipse on May 26th. In Sagittarius, which was sister fire for you, Leo, and so you get fired up and emotional. So maybe there have been some argumentative things happening for you, or if not argument, then perhaps not talking to someone at all and leaving things a little stagnant. Perhaps that's what's been happening. So I can see a big change is coming, and I think at the new moon that perhaps you're going to take some time to really think about how to move whatever the issue has been, how to move it forward successfully. And you can do that because I see that you can. Meanwhile, I think you're going to take some time in your feels and learn how to just let it go. Whatever it is, okay? You're going to let that go. And you're going to do it from free will because you understand that, you know, in the past you've cared very much about whomever you're dealing with right now, and I think that you want to let the issues go. You want to solve the problem here. I think I really am. I'm seeing that. So right now the oracle for you is Observer, and I think that that's probably important to take a moment. Now we just went into Mercury Retrograde on the 29th. And this is for the week of May 31st through the 6th. So the first week of June, still in Gemini season, still about our intellect, thinking, and communicating. Retrograde, when Mercury retrogrades, Mercury is the planet of Gemini. So it's time to slow down our thinking, to take time making decisions. So to observe. It's a good card for now, Leo. Okay, this is card number 49, Observer. And I am honoring the writing of Colette Baron-Reid this week. All right, here we go. Observer. Perspective. objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance, okay, in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Okay, now is one of those times in your life, Leo. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself at this moment, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, the people, the culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy that you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek, and you will indeed find. Illumination. So I'm looking at your 9 cards to see who this might be about, whether it's you and someone that you're in a romantic relationship with, but I'm not really seeing that. I'm actually not seeing a romantic relationship in this reading, in this spread. But you definitely are having feelings about something that you seem to have either felt loss or regret or some type of sadness about. So at this point, observation and taking a step back and being able to be objective about it is probably the best thing for you right now. Because, 3 cups are spilled, but 2 cups remain. And the lesson of this card is that when we feel this way, we can't quite let go of what has been lost. And we forget to remember what we still have. So there is some type of caring or love happening here that is still remaining. But in the past, in the recent past, I think it got kind of stale and stagnant. And I think you're trying to move on from it. And I think that's what you want. I think you want this, whatever this might be in your life, whether it's at work or in a relationship, you're really wanting to move it forward. And I think you're making the effort to do so, to grow it. But I think pushing too fast or too hard right now, Leo, that's the warning. Don't try to push it too hard right now. That's the warning, because I'm seeing that if so, you might end up having to take time alone after what could be an explosive argument. You don't want that. All right, so in the past, I'm seeing negative thinking here, 10 of Swords, with the 7 of Air, futility, and the 8 of Water, stagnation. So we can't really sugarcoat this, can we? And I'm going to be real with you. This is not easy to go through, okay? I'm showing you the vertical first because I consider that to be maybe last week or the week before. And last week, we had separation anxiety, question mark, was the title of your video. And before that, chasing your tail. Okay, so maybe you're going through something here, Leo. You've been going through something, okay? And I think that at this time right now during eclipse season, you are absolutely making a change. But what it's saying right now is it's best for you right at this moment to try to get a little bit of distance so that you can have a broader perspective, right? So it's really about listening, not speaking. It's about allowing rather than just pushing. And Leo, you're a go-getter, right? You get things done. But when things are difficult, especially in any type of relationship or even in any type of dynamic, any human dynamics at work, in your family, doesn't really matter. But the dynamics themselves can get difficult and create conflict when we are pushing our agenda so hard that we forget other people have their priorities and their agendas as well. So in the center here, I'm seeing the 9 of Earth, which is you being very self-sufficient, able to take care of yourself, and being pretty financially stable on your own, doing work that is well received. You're doing well. And then under that is the sign of victory with the 6 of Fire. So your work is being seen as, good work. Under that, the Son of Air. So you're taking care of business. You're going forward. The Son of Air is the Knight of Swords, and he has information he's taking forward. He's communicating. So it looks to me like you've really been on the ball. You're wanting whatever this is to succeed, and you're trying to talk to somebody about it, but he can be a little fast. He can come in a little strong. He's very strong-willed. And I think right now that might be what you want to steer clear of right this minute. I don't think that communicating with someone is a bad idea. I never think communication is a bad idea. But what this is saying is you can't go from this where everybody just feels like devoid of understanding or caring or love to this, like, look, this is what we need to do and everything will be fine and then we'll change. It's just too overwhelming, isn't it? I know, because this is in the center of your reading, this is where your heart is. Okay, you want this to succeed. You absolutely want it to succeed. And it hasn't been. And it's made you feel like no matter what you do, no matter what you try, you're getting the runaround, or you're not able to think clearly, you don't know what's going on. Things have been relatively negative, and it's been hard to discern what the best solution is. Please forgive the phone ringing. I've got someone taking care of that. Thank you. So I think that at this time, the best way for you to grow and the best way for you to go is to stay as positive as you possibly can and calm your jets. Don't rush in, trying too hard, too fast to fix it, Leo. Which is hard for you because I know you're a leader and Leos lead. But right now, it's saying, nope, not this week. Not this week. You don't need to lead right now. You just need to observe so that you can see and hear and notice what you've been missing because you've been so on the go, trying to get stuff done, trying to move it forward, trying. But in the process, something's been going on in the background where people or the environment that you're in, could be at work, are not feeling seen and heard. And that is, I think, what this oracle is saying for you this week, is to put your eyes on the others and notice what's going on. Something's happening in the background that needs to be noticed. All right, and then I think moving this forward, you're going to take some time alone to really consider what it is that you're starting to see now. You're going to see it. The Hermit is when we go inward and take some time to really consider the big picture, our part in it, and the big picture in total itself. Because with this big picture that you're looking at, you're seeing that something's going on that have people in a bit of chaos, and it's causing people not to feel seen and heard. It's causing kind of emotional stagnancy where people get really futile and they avoid even trying to talk to anybody, and they just are stewing in their negative thinking all of this is going to hell in a handbasket. No, it's not. No, it's not. The truth of the reality right now is it's fine. It is growing. It's going towards something that's meaningful. It's just that people are feeling really misunderstood. And that's something that you right now, that the oracle is trying to guide you to see, to notice, and to observe. To stop moving so fast, stop trying so hard, stop pushing your agenda so fast that missing what's going on around you. So it's time to be a gentle gardener right now and just observe what's going on in the garden. What's growing, what's not. Where are the weeds? What's happening? You know, do you have a bug eating up all the leaves in your garden? What's going on? It's time for you to observe it because you can't ignore this. Yeah? You can't ignore it. And that's what the moon's trying to show you right now. That's what the full moon tried to help you understand last week with that that question that I asked you last week, separation anxiety, question mark? That was the title. So if you didn't watch it, you might want to watch it because it was about separating yourself from an environment. So whatever this is about, if you're leaving a job because the environment's just not working, or if this is about people separating, if this is about friendships dissolving, whatever this could be about for you, you know, you're not happy about it, okay? And it's hard to let go of, but it's not saying let go of it, it's dead and over with. What it's saying is, right in the center here, you can have victory about this. You can understand each other again. You can make understanding soup together if you just take a step back, Leo, from being so assertive and observe what's happening, because you're going to see the problem. And when you see the problem, it's going to give you perspective, and then you're going to be able to figure out what to do. All right? So I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Have a really good week. And come back next week. We'll talk about the new moon in Gemini. A really good start in opening up our conversation and being able to really solve some problems. All right? So right now, take it easy. Take care. Thank you, Leo. I'll talk to you next week. Kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Okay.